Who do you think is more popular between Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu in Rivers State?
Obi is more
Who
popular.
do you think is more popular between Atiku, Peter Obi, and Tinubu in Rivers State?
Peter Obi is more
Brother,
popular.
it's Peter Obi now. Who person again is Peter Obi now? Peter Obi is more popular. Look at the 1,000 or 1 million, 2 million march in Port Harcourt here. And they look at the 2 million march of Tribu and Atiku. It's just 50 people there. So Peter Obi is more popular. And we need Peter Obi.
Is more popular. Obedient family. All of us are supporting him.
Who support now is Peter Obi.
Take Peter Obi now. Obedience. That is obedience. We are there.
Peter Obi.
It's Peter Obi. All the whole youth love him. And he's a man that have vision. That can do.
Actually, everybody know about it. It's Peter Obi. He's the one that is popular.
For all this APC and PDP, promise and fail, all this hand they shake, leg they shake, everything is shaking. We need a young president who know what the youth are talking. We don't need all this tribal. Atiku is a Dubai president. So what are we doing with Atiku and tribal?
Lying on Obi, then we believe that Obi will do more better than others in Rivers State.
I don't love somebody who is popular, but I want somebody who is sincere. I don't want to call him, but I'll vote for somebody who is sincere, not in popularity. You can be popular and then you go and do your own way. But we want somebody who is sincere.
Atiku and Tinubu, they are in the same umbrella. We are suffering. Understand me? We need to change. A man of who fear God, who can say this, I will do this. Because those disappointed said they would do that. Now Nigeria is sinking. I don't need these people we are mentioned. Let them go and let another person come. It's me, Tinubu and Atiku. Let them go out. Let another people come.
If we are talking of popularity, we will be misleading ourselves. Let's talk of credibility. Let's talk of transformation. If you go to the northern Nigeria, we'll talk of Atiku more popular. And if you come to the southern part,
Atiku or Peter Obi, who do you think is more popular in Rivers State or Port
The
Harcourt?
trend of things these days, like just what people, the general public and myself, were convinced that the Nigerian has passed the era of old people coming to rule Nigeria at this time. So Nigeria needs somebody that has visionary, who has visionary this in their own art. So I'm believing that the person that I personally want is Peter Obi, because he's a young man who can now carry the country alongside. So that is it.
So how do you rate his chances in 2023?
Well, I know too well that the youths are popular to vote him, and some of the areas I felt that he may lose up. I've seen people coming up, like in the northern side, where we feel that perhaps they may not vote. But people there are crying and saying he should come up for this so that they will vote him in. But in the other hand too, like the northerners, they have a kind of political setup that they can now say, of course, now their person is there. They can team up and vote Atiku. But without that, if it is for the popular saying and how people see the political irony of Nigeria now, I believe that the person that stands winning is Peter Obi.
Okay. What do you think he will do differently if he emerges as the president?
A lot of things. This other present government has failed us woefully. I believe a man that has this vision like Peter Obi will stabilize the country. He will make sure that borders are open and the rate of things, how things are going on in Nigeria, I'm convinced he's going to limit it and make sure that Nigeria is better off comparing.
So who do you think is more popular in Rivers State between the three of them?
Take Peter Obi now. Obedience. That is obedience. We are there.
So how do you see our economy under him if he becomes the president?
I believe that he will do normal. The way he spoke, the way he advert, all this topic, I believe that he will do good.
So what is the percentage you give him for winning the next election?
I will vote. I will put my vote on him.
That will be Tinubu and Atiku.
Excuse me, my dear friend. We have, I think, 3 or 4 presidential aspirants in this country. what are not the popular is the most important thing. It's a person who has fear of God, who can deliver us from this bondage we are now. We are into bondage. Atiku and Tinubu, they are in the same umbrella. We are suffering. Understand me? We need to change. A man who fear God, who can say this, I will do this. Because those disappointed said they would do that. Now Nigeria is sinking. I don't need these people I mentioned. Let them go and let another person come. It's mean Tinubu and Atiku. Let them go out. Let another people come. They are in this country. We are suffering a lot.
All right. What advice do you have for the electorate in this coming election?
We have, I think, 2 or 3 aspirants presidential now. I have Peter Obi. We have never been a president in this country. You have the other man. I think I forget the name of the other man. So let 2 of them come in. Let these 2 people, PDP and APC, give chance to this country. They have putting us into borrow everywhere. Nigeria is suffering, boys are suffering. Now, is it good a human born formerly the payload are in the pack dirty, put inside tipper. Now, boys, because of jobless, nothing to eat, boys are packing dirty. Scrap everywhere. No any good thing, no company, no industry. To understand me, no industry, no company. People are suffering. We don't want these 2 parties again, PDP and the APC in this country again. Let them go out. They have cleared Nigeria treasury.
It's more popular between Tinubu, Atiku and Peter Obi?
Peter Obi.
Okay, so who do you think Port Harcourt or Rivers people will vote for?
Peter Obi.
So why are they voting for him?
Because he's a man of vision and he will give us what we want. And he's a young man. We don't need old people again.
So how do you see Nigeria economy under him if he becomes the president?
For now, the economy of Nigeria is zero. But with Peter Obi, he will try. I think he will try. No, it's not going to perfect 100%. But I know with his vision and for the past record they have, he will try his best.
If we are talking of popularity, we will be misleading ourselves. Let's talk of credibility. Let's talk of transformation. If you go to the northern Nigeria, we will talk of Atiku more popular. And if you come to the southern part of Nigeria or the east, you may be talking of Peter being more popular. And if you go to the western part of Nigeria, you'll be talking of Tinubu being more popular. But to me, on this interview, I'm not looking at a popularity in this regard. I'm looking at who is more credible to carry the mantle of Nigeria forward in order to bridge the economic downturns, inflations, and know the humanitarian aspect of life, and not only by popularity. If I'm talking about popularity or looking at the state in which the 3 tiers of these people are going, I will say Tinubu will take up the lead. And if we are looking at Rivers State as per se, Rivers State is a PDP state. And as a PDP state, I will say, as per Rivers State, PDP will have an upper hand. But as per Southern, as a whole, Tinubu will have an upper hand. And as per the Northern, Atiku will have an upper hand. But I'm looking at Atiku and Tinubu, one of them, to become the flag bearer of Nigeria. Looking at their past administration, Atiku as the vice president of Nigeria, Tinubu as the former governor of Lagos State, I will say any of these 2 men can lead. But when they enter there, they should know that leadership is all about service.
Actually, everybody knows about it. It's Peter Obi. He's the one that is popular.
So what do you think Peter Obi can do differently if he becomes the president?
Well, if Peter Obi becomes president, things will be easy. People will get a job because we can see it by his action. Even when he ruled Anambra State, we can see the difference. He was driving only Peugeot 406 only Pijo is what he drive, but others are going into convoy. Other local government chairman are going into convoy, expensive cars. But that money is the one that's supposed to use to do many things, do some works, do some factories, create jobs, but they are using it on themselves. People are suffering here. Things are expensive. So I believe Peter Obi will do more better than others.
So what percentage will you give Peter Obi for winning the next election? How do you rate his chances?
What I know is I must vote for him. I have my PVC. I must vote for Peter Obi. I never vote for 210 or 9, but this one I must go and vote.
Popular between Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu in Rivers State?
Obi is more popular.
Okay. So how do you see Nigeria economy under him if he becomes the president?
We believe from his past this thing in Anambra State. So we experienced at least we experienced light in Anambra State. So we believe he will still do the same thing in this Nigerian economy. Even from what we are seeing now, like he's the person who believes that can resurrect this country, because everything about this country now is a kind of dying every day by day. So Peter Obi is capable to do that.
How do you rate his chances of becoming the president in 2023?
For my own opinion, if they will do the election free and fair, it will be free and fair election. Nobody will contest him. He will win, definitely. Because we are seeing the handwriting on the wall. Even the 1 million, 2 million march in all the states and everything, every other things, you will see that how they are going about it. He's not giving anybody, like the way he normally said that you don't give shishi and other things. But you see how people are turning up to support him. Even the one I watched, was it yesterday? I saw a woman carrying a baby on her back just to do the 1 million march on Peter Obi. So people bring out their mind, the masses bring out their mind to do it. So if they will do it free and fair.
Between Atiku, Peter Obi and Tinubu in Rivers State?
Peter Obi is more popular.
Okay, so you think Peter Obi can win the next election in Rivers?
Yes, if they do the election free and fair, Peter Obi can win the election. He can go down with enough margin.
So what do you think Peter Obi can do differently if he becomes the president?
Peter Obi, if you see among the 3 candidates, if you see Peter Obi, according to his manifestos he has made, Peter Obi can do well in Nigeria. The man can rule well. Because I could remember when he was the governor of Anambra State. He's the only governor that went out for his office and left 75 billion naira on the state account. Since I never see that kind of thing before. Because of that, if he use that hand now, he can win and he can do well.
Peter Obi now, who person again is Peter Obi now? Peter Obi is more popular. Look at the 1,000 or 1 million, 2 million march in Port Harcourt here, and they look at the 2 million march of Tinubu and Atiku. It's just 50 people there. So Peter Obi is more popular, and we need Peter Obi. We are tired of all this APC and PDP. Promise and fail, all this hand they shake, leg they shake, everything is shaking. We need a young president who know what the youth are talking. We don't need all this tribal. Atiku is a Dubai president. So what are we doing with Atiku and tribal? By special grace of God, we need the Peter Obi. And Peter Obi, everybody, every Nigerian youth will vote Peter Obi.
So what do you think Peter Obi can do differently from this government?
So many things in education. You know that Peter Obi in education is #1. In terms of business too, in terms of opening borders, our oil here, refinery is not working. Nothing is working for Nigeria, and they are closing border. All this, and by the special grace of God, Peter Obi will look into it and open everything.
So how do you rate his chances of becoming the president in 2023?
The chances is too much. The chances is too much. They cannot even compare. They cannot even compare. Just like when you are comparing me now that I'm not a bossing with Anthony Joshua. That is what you are asking me. It's too much.
Peter Obi. All the whole youth love him, and he's a man that have vision, that can change some situations for this Nigeria where we're there. Because he's a man that youth focus on, can change things. He's not an old man. He has a vision. When he was governor of Anambra State, people know what he did there. And second, the age, therefore inside or something like that. Because those two men now, Tinubu and Atiku, those people can carry us backwards. So we need to go to front.
So how do you see Nigeria economy under him if he becomes the president?
When he becomes the president, Nigeria economy is better, will be okay. You understand? It will be okay than past government. Yeah.
Okay, so what is the percentage you are going to be giving Obi in this coming election? How do you rate his chances of becoming the president?
Number one, now already I have my own PVC. And my family and everything will vote for him so that making carry us go to the next level.
Mr. Peter Obi is more popular, obedient family. All of us are supporting him because of his intellectual. What he has upstairs, we know that he can deliver Nigeria, both sound health and otherwise. He have all it takes to rule Nigeria. We are giving him full support to carry on so that the youths can see food on their table tomorrow.
So what do you think Peter Obi can do differently from this government if he becomes the president?
Okay, number one, he have all it takes. I mean, intellectual. He have all it takes to put in any position that he want to fix any person. You know, look at the tribe that the person come from. You always fix the direct person who is going to deliver. Just like I know that in some area, former president of Nigeria, Mr. Olusegun Obasanjo, is a bias. But it comes in terms of many people that he fits in their normal position, then he did well. Somebody like Sonudo, I have not heard of it before, but to hear of Sonudo through Obasanjo, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who hear because of him through Obasanjo, then Dora Akunyere, all of them who hear Obasanjo brought them up in this our federation that do know about them. Obasanjo, in terms of, he don't want to take chances from Yoruba or from Hausa or from anywhere, but if you know that he can deliver some area, then you have to fix you to that position. Like this present government we are seeing today, many people, I will mention not less than 6 or 5 people, they are doing that work, not their faith, they are doing it. Not their faith, they put in any person who he don't deliver in particular position. But former President Olusegun Obasanjo, for my own best of knowledge, he tried for the federation.
So how do you rate the chances of Obi winning the next election?
I don't know any person that wants Nigeria to be good, to be in unity, know all it takes. Tomorrow we vote Mr. Peter Obi because they have all it takes to deliver the youth. We are talking about youth. We are talking about the future of Nigeria. We are talking about not tribalism, not naminess, not religions. We are talking about where Nigeria.
When how things are going now, we don't need to ask. And normally I'm a youth, and we believe that our future lying on Obi. Then we believe that Obi will do more better than others in Rivers State.
So what do you think Peter Obi can do differently from this present government?
I mean, Obi will change things, put things in order. Like of this school of 18, many things, both our income and everything. Obi will work on it, and we believe and we pray so that God will be with Obi. That is our own decision as youth.
So what is the percentage you will give Obi in 2023 for winning the election?
My vote will go to Obi and my family.